Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, I am Anna Maria and you are watching Miracle Orchids, the place you can learn everything there is to know about growing orchids. In this video we are going to repot my new Phragmipedium orchid. I will put you a pop-up with the name of this orchid because it did not came with a tag, and I just don't remember, but it is a gorgeous pink one. And at the end of the video I am going to give you some care tips for growing these orchids. I really want to know how the media looks like. It seems like a fresh one though. It is a fresh one, and this is not a very old orchid, let's say. I'm quite surprised it bloomed from such a young age. It has a spike with a body here, but because of my bad experience with my last Phragmipedium, which had a horrible media, I really wanted to check for myself how the roots are and how the media looks like. It seems happy with it, and it has many growing root tips. I will not even try to detach all of them. I will just shower it, and whatever comes off, it will be enough. These orchids are semi-terrestrial or terrestrial, depending on the exact species. This is an orchid species as far as I know, and requires really a lot of moisture and not much air to the roots, but it will not mind it. And actually I have seen some gorgeous pictures with Phragmipedium orchids growing in semi-hydro. That is my preferred medium for these orchids, but bark media is also very good. They do like a slightly acidic pH, so I would not add any perlite to the mixture if I would be you. So now I am going to rinse it and show to you the cleaned roots. I am happy to see I have so many growths. So I have 1, 2, 3 new growths from a single fan, which is quite a decent, let's say, or great actually, rate of growth for such a young orchid. And I am happy that this one does not have those horrible spots. It does have a few in here, but I will make sure they will stop. And you can watch my last video with my Phragmipedium to see how I stopped that infection from spreading. Okay guys, I'm sorry for the back noise. My neighbors are doing some repairs, and yeah, I cannot do anything about that. I need to finish up the video at least. So I have sprayed the orchid with hydrogen peroxide 3%, shower it, and we can see that the roots are pretty much clean. I will not go into cutting of fruits because all of them are alive. This is a very nice addition. I'm not really sure if this is a division or not. Most probably it is, but I cannot really be completely sure. So I'm going to put it into this pot. This is from my hair conditioner, and once it was finished I completely rinsed it, and I made some holes in here. You can see that this is going actually to be the reservoir. Okay, so here is my orchid potted up. We can see that I did not leave the base of the fans very or actually on top of the medium. They are slightly buried. This is because we will always have a dry line of in my case 1 row of these pebbles, and these orchids are semi-terrestrial. They don't want to have roots in the air, and this way it will promote a lot of root growth. The other Phragmipedium is doing well in semi-hydro. I'm happy with how so far it reacts, and I thought I would put this one the same. I will show to you right now on the screen some pictures from Ray's website where he shows how well these orchids grow in semi-hydro. After just a few months they will take over all the pot, and they will grow quite fast, so I do trust in him and in those pictures, so my orchid is going to do just fine. Now this orchid does require more sunlight than most people believe. I will make sure this orchid never dries up, and actually the reservoir is almost all the time full with water, but you need to make sure that with this orchid you don't use too often fertilizer. So I would only fertilize her 2-3 times a year with a low amount of fertilizer, and make sure you use rainwater or distilled water or reverse osmosis water. Don't use tap water unless it is pretty clear. My, for example, has about 150 ppm, and I will not use it for my phrags. They do require very pure water in order to grow very well. In their nature, they grow with the roots in water, but in not in standing water, but in moving water, let's say, which pretty much oxygenates the roots very well, and that is why I think it likes so much the oxygen it receives in semi-hydro. I do not worry that the pot is not clear, because I am experienced with semi-hydro, and I can tell when the pot will run of water. If you are in doubt, you can just tilt it over and see if it leaks water or not. So right guys, this is pretty much all for today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you very much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye!